I'll start by asking you, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19 years old.
Yeah.
I have achieved this lot.
Yeah, it's God's grace.
So what are some of the biggest challenges that you faced so far in your career of trading? The biggest challenges? Maybe when you were starting, when you were still back then, you didn't have nothing yet.
So that is kind of a tricky question. So I will say maybe firstly is internet connection.
Okay.
And then second was being in an environment whereby no one believes in you, no one supports you. So anything you do, they criticize it, and they will be like, "Nah, you're not going to make it
in that domain." Yeah. And you can explain, no evidence.
Yeah. So they even flog you sometimes. You should go to bed. They shout at you. So that was why the kind of thing that kept on motivating me and kept on telling me all that she should go hard. You're going to see.
So what has been your biggest loss and biggest gain so far?
My biggest loss in a week, let's say like $60,000
in a week.
Yeah,
that's about 60 million naira in today's exchange.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's CamiForex here. So I am currently in a 19-year-old Forex trader home at Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. As you already know, I'm currently in Nigeria, and I am going to be interviewing him. He's just 19 years old, to be getting him to tell us how he was able to succeed in Forex and how far he has come, his challenges, his success story, and everything that we get to learn from him. So follow me, let us go inside and ask him these questions together. Yo, David. Thank you. When I just arrived in Nigeria, I thought of visiting David, making a video with David for my YouTube fans. So nice meeting you again.
You're welcome, sir.
You have a lovely place here, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
It really looks nice. There's even Forex. Everywhere's Forex. There's a board.
yeah, everyone here does Forex.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So before we go into our interview, can you just show me around?
Okay, sure.
All right. So, but how much do you pay for house rent here?
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Wait, about 5.5.
5.5 million naira.
5.5 million naira.
Yeah.
That's about $5,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's how many sleeping rooms?
Okay, 3.
3.
Yeah.
That's
in the heart of Lekki.
Heart of Lekki.
Yeah.
In the heart of Lekki.
Yes.
Okay.
So here, we have a bedroom. I won't be able to show you inside, because of some reasons.
Okay.
Here is one bed. Here is guest toilet.
Okay, guest toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, and here is Forex board. You teach?
Yeah, I teach my cousins and nephews.
How many of them are there that you are teaching currently?
I think currently we are like 7.
7?
Yeah.
You are mentoring them?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. And then this other way. Okay, this is your dining.
Yeah, this is my dining. So people normally use dining for food, but we use dining for trading and works.
This is
the bar. Yeah. So currently right now we don't have things finished. Okay. So here is the kitchen. Yeah.
Wow.
Here is the kitchen.
It's awesome. Wow. The trading station looks awesome.
Yeah, this is my trading station.
I hope I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, using MTN 5G.
Yeah.
So this is where the millions is flowing.
Yeah, this is where the millions is flowing currently. Okay. Before you came in, I was doing analysis.
Okay.
I was actually expecting a sell on gold. So first, let me control Z.
Okay.
Okay. I was currently looking at gold. I was expecting a sell from gold.
It's on screen, huh?
Yeah, it's on screen.
Wow. Now here I don't remember.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. This is your journal.
Yeah, this is my journal, but I normally use the online journal for journaling. So this one here is for maybe if I'm learning new course, I'll just put in anything I want.
Oh, you use my FX book?
I don't use my FX book. I use Notion.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I heard today was CPI. You traded?
Yes, I traded after the news. So in the 15-minute time frame, after everything, the 15-minute time frame, I just came in here to look for an entry opportunity on gold. Although I've been like this after I took out the previous high of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. At least let's go to the parlor. I think I'm okay with what I've seen so far. It's
Yeah.
really good. Wow. That's awesome. All right, so nice meeting you again, David.
You're welcome, sir.
I've told your environment and I'm really pleased about it. I will not lie about that. It's really awesome. So I'll start by asking you, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19 years old.
Yeah.
I have achieved this lot.
Yeah, it's God grace.
Oh, everybody always say God grace. I watched one video on TikTok today and they say, we want to see somebody hiding the source of their income. When you ask them, they'll tell you that it is God's grace. How is it not like that?
No, it's actually God grace and the right information.
Okay,
then
the right
with
information.
the amount of hard work you put in.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So first question is, when did you first hear about Forex?
Okay, I actually wrote SS3 when I was like, that is my high school certificate. I actually wrote the exam 2019.
Okay.
So from 2019, I traveled from village. So I'm actually a village boy.
Oh.
So my first time traveling to Abuja. So when I got to Abuja, I was kind of testing everything at the moment when I got my first smart Android phone, Techno Pop 3. Then I was kind of learning anything how to make money online. Then I heard about Forex, and then in that I didn't really have much interest on Forex the way I had interest then on Google AdMob. So I was my main focus that time was on Google AdMob. So I was more learning about Google AdMob, how to build app and how to earn from AdMob.
Oh.
Yeah, so from there I went back to the village. I wrote my exam. From there I traveled back, but this time around wasn't more Abuja, was not Lagos. Yeah, because of one of my auntie asked me to come to Lagos. So when I came to Lagos, everybody got to our step, and then I was very young and my stature was very small, so nobody would actually want to give this kind of type a job. So at that time I was at home. I was actually online searching things on how to make money, started affiliate marketing, YouTubing, Google AdMob, playing online games to earn money. Like a bunch of crazy things at that time was happening on how to make money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I actually heard about Forex with my cousin David. So he took me to his friend's.
Another David.
Yeah.
You are the mistake.
Yeah, he took me to we went to his friend's house, Striga, at Obalende side there. So when we went there, so Striga was like, he does Forex. And I was like, okay, what is Forex? And then it was like, Forex is like an online marketing whereby you buy a shop and later sell the shop. Now, this answer that they gave me wasn't Striga, it was my cousin David. And I was like, how do you buy an online shop and sell it back? And then Striga now was like, no, it's not like that. It's stocks. You buy and sell stocks, currency pairs, and the rest. And then I picked interest. Then I came back home that day. I was Googling more about Forex. I didn't really know when 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. the next morning clock. Yeah, so I was just on searching about it. I heard about BTC, then I started.
It happens to everybody. Yeah, I think so.
Then from there, that really got my interest. I started learning. Then this guy that was teaching me Google AdMob, and I asked him, how can I learn Forex since Google AdMob is kind of giving me difficulties and I don't have money to build more, to build a good app that I can be earning from. So how can I learn Forex? So his name was Divine Wish on Facebook. So he now said I should take somebody, OJ Bitcoin. I was like, who is OJ Bitcoin? It was like, it's a brother to Billard. Then I make a research about Billard. I noticed Billard is one of also if Bitcoin trader, but who was at that moment I think EFCC picked him, something like fraud and stuff like that.
About him like that too.
So from there, now I went to that was my first time opening Instagram. So when I went into Instagram, I signed up. I searched for his name because it was the first time I met. So when I searched his name, I now saw another one, Bitcoin Chief and Bitcoin Lord. I was like, okay, which of these guys am I supposed to follow? I checked Bitcoin Chief. Bitcoin Chief one was like, it was a different person, while Bitcoin Lord was kind of a different person. And then but now I started, like, I didn't know that there's many people can just come with fake account and answer Bitcoin Lord. I saw the one with the blue tag. I followed them and I also followed the other ones. Then I DM all, and then one of the one that was having like 2,000 followers replied me. And then
a fake account.
That was a fake account. And then I now asked him that I want to learn this shit, and he told me I should pay money. Then I convinced my mom to borrow money to send to me that I want to learn one thing that every day I'll be. Because the guy told me that every day you can be making like $10. And back then the rate was like 360 naira for $1. So I was like, that means a day I can make up to 3,600. So I did the calculation that in a year I should be having like millions. So she borrowed money, she sent to me. I paid for this mentorship. Then I later saw it was a scam. Then later on, I now went to the I didn't know it was a scam. And I went to Bitcoin lot, the account.
The blue tick.
Yeah, I sent him one kind stupid message.
You were angry.
Yeah, so I sent the message, and then I don't know how come he replied. And then he replied and he was like, "Hey little boy, I'm not a scam, this." And then he also replied with aggression, like kind of upset that I should better go to YouTube and start learning how to trade. And I was like, this guy is a scam, this guy wants to give me my money. Then later on, I later clear all the messages. So that I later clear all the messages. I follow him. Later back, I follow him back
again.
Yeah. And then but then I haven't really started trading like that. Then I went to YouTube and I started searching. Then I now fell into the hands of one guy that was teaching option trading. So that option trading now, I was now using his moving average indicators to trade option trade. Binary option trading is like it expired in a given time. So I was not trading with binary IQ option and expert option. Yeah.
Almost everybody starts from that level.
Yeah. So from there, I think someone who mentored me to this level before I finally moved to ICT was Dominic.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Dominic. So I kept on procrastinating like from 2020 to 2021. That I finally paid for mentorship. Then before
paid for mentorship with
yeah. Okay. Then I borrowed money. Yeah. Because at that time I started doing cleaner job, like non-stop because
you have done cleaner job before?
I've done cleaner job. I've done variety of different jobs. It was like 25k, 30k.
When you used to trade, how do you feel when you look back at them?
So I've always believed in myself that I'm going to make it huge one day. So they will be like, this boy with big dream. Who told you will make it? I always tell people that I will make it at the age of 18. I'll make it at the age of 18, and I was 16. So at the age of 18 passed, and then it was like maybe my dream is not coming through. And then those your friends that you were working around together, they will be like, you go blow for 18, never blow. And I told them, just give me 1 year again, I will blow. And then there's that 1 year was when I'm actually clocked 19.
Okay, this is 1 year now. Yeah, you have blown.
Yeah. So I stopped. I started the cleaner job lasted for only 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah. From 1 year, I met someone, Pastor CJ.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he helped you again.
He helped me again. Yeah. It changed my mindset, and he gave me the platform of trading. He bought my laptop and every other stuff.
Wow, so you got assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get the point where you were talking about it was part of grace.
Yeah.
Our second question which I will be asking you is, so what are some of the biggest challenges that you faced so far in your career of trading? The biggest challenges, maybe when you were starting, when you were still back then, you didn't have nothing yet.
So that is kind of a tricky question. So I will say maybe firstly is internet connection.
Okay.
And then second was being in an environment whereby no one believes in you, no one supports you. So anything you do, they criticize it, and they will be like, nah, you're not going to make it
in that domain. And you can explain no evidence.
Yeah, so they even flog you sometimes. You should go to bed, they shout at you. So that was the kind of thing that kept on motivating me and kept on filling me up that she should go hard, you're going to see. So I was like, I think one of my biggest inspirators were Whiskey. I will always say if Whiskey made it before 19, Davido made it before 19, Mazuka, like I always have this kind of mindset that if these guys were able to make it before 1920 or they made it in their mid 20, then I'll probably be in one of
I like that.
One of that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your biggest fear? Like, did you ever fear that what if this thing that I'm putting all of my energy, my confidence in, can it fail? What if it fails me?
I was following people that were kind of motivating me that time, and the kind of people I was following on Twitter, following on Snapchat and the rest, these guys were like, you do anything to make money, and the kind of rap music I was listening to that time, they were kept on inspiring me, kept on pushing me. So I knew that there was no way I would show up at the rightful time every day that I won't see results. Even though it wasn't Forex, I know that in any online stuff, in any online thing at all, I'm going to make the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you, so let me put it this way. You can now say you are how many years in trading?
Okay.
When did the breakthrough happen for you? Which year?
The breakthrough happened last year when I lost my mom.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
a
so
day after I lost my mom, that is when I met Pastor CJ. So that was the breakthrough.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So, what has been your biggest loss and biggest gain so far?
My biggest loss in a week, let's say like $60,000.
In a week,
Yeah.
that's about 60 million naira in today's exchange.
Yeah. And then in a day, that time the account was big, I was managing was $30,000
That you have made in one day.
that I've lost
I have
in a
lost
day.
in one day.
Yeah.
And then 6,000 in a week combined.
Yeah. And then in wins, I don't normally keep record because I have crazy wins like $6,000 in a week to $50,000 in just 3 days. So like in one trade, I kept
$50,000 in 3 days.
Yeah, so I just keep on stacking. So I don't normally keep records of wins. So I don't really the way I don't keep records so that I won't be more excited. So that next time it won't mess up my psychological mindset.
Oh, at 19, and you are already looking at that. Wow, that's awesome. $60,000. How did you feel? Did you, because today when people blow accounts like $100, especially when you are saying newbie, they are very, very mad. Like they can curse trading and so on. So what kept you going after all those losses?
So it got to a certain point whereby after the first loss, $30,000 last year, that made me go back. That made me went back to study more. So I went back to ICT videos to know more why I was losing. Now brought me to a different phase.
Oh,
yeah. So one of the things that really helped me to keep on moving and to keep on trying and to keep on trading was ICT.
Okay, ICT.
Yeah, Michael J. Woodstone. So he really mentored me.
So you can say his videos.
Yeah. So his playlist that really worked for me very well was because that time I already know what is this and what is that.
Okay, but
I was mixing some fundamentals and some mistakes I shouldn't have done. So going back to his videos like ICT development plan, ICT trading development plan, something like that, and ICT went. And if I should go back and tell myself what I know now, I think those 3 playlists actually changed my mindset and actually gave me the mind to keep on moving ahead.
Okay.
And the mistakes I was supposed to be making, I stopped making them because of his videos. Because everything like was happening to me, he already said them
in the video. And that you will likely go through all of those.
Yes. So whenever those kind of faces come, I just be like, I'm not the only one here. Someone else will also be here, and there have been someone before that was here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's how you manage your difficult times that determine if you still keep on doing what you're doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is really amazing. You know, when many persons start into Forex, they face challenges. Losses is one thing that many persons don't want to take. They always believe that they are not supposed to lose in the market. They are supposed to have all of their trade maybe in a win. And then, what is your advice to somebody who is looking to start Forex today? Do you think it is still late, or it is they can still get in now and still do it?
No, if the person is actually watching this video, it's not too late. This is the rightful time for you to start.
Okay, it's not too late.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Oh,
and when you are coming in, don't come in with the mindset to make money so quick.
Okay.
And
I hope you are getting. Don't come in with the mindset to make money. It's not a get rich quick scheme unless you want to be scammed. Okay. So I believe that paying the price in learning, as we've said, it's
give yourself like
happen for you.
1 to 3 years.
1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
Many persons hate this 1 to 3. When you say something like that, 1 to 3 years,
and one of the reasons why maybe we like majority of the mistakes happen was because I believe some of us skipped demo trading. So like they will tell you demo trade for 6 months. That thing sounds so crazy in your ear. So you'll be like, nah, I need to start trading immediately. Maybe
okay, you are saying that one of the reasons that made you go back, made you feel a lot was because you skipped demo trading.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
So the mistake that was supposed to be happening on a demo account were not happening on a real account.
Yeah. I've taken this one down. I've taken it down. What about you guys? So the next question, which I would like to ask you, what's your view about Forex now from the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now?
My view about Forex market. I don't really think there will be anything wrong with the Forex market. I think it's a market that the market cap might intend to increase from now and forth. And I believe majority of people are going to start participating in this market to start learning how to trade because the world is changing very fast. Currency pair might not be the thing, but I believe others aspect of trading are there. like we have futures trade and futures trading, commodities, and the rest.
Okay.
People will really come into trading. So you
people,
better
yeah.
start right now
And
than
that's how
regret
the
later.
market cap will be increasing too.
Yeah.
So in that sense, now what is your best advice for somebody starting today? What can you give them as an advice?
Keep on doing what you're doing. If you are working, you should keep on going to work. Keep on saving a little bit while you learn. So don't just quit your job and say you want to learn forex. No, it won't help you.
That was the question I wanted to ask.
Yeah. Also, don't borrow money to trade.
I hope you've heard that.
Don't borrow money to trade.
Don't borrow money to trade. It's very important because if you borrow money and you lose them, it's double wahala.
You mess up your mindset.
Yeah, there's no guarantee in the forex
trading.
Market. Even experts still you still take losses today, right?
Yeah, I used to take losses.
That's awesome. People hate when they talk about losses. A lot of person, especially when you are saying newbie, or when you have one money that you are hoping another money will just change your life. It's always very, very difficult.
Yeah, you see why I think I don't think there's any trader that doesn't take losses. If there's any trader, actually, I think the person is actually telling a lie.
Okay.
Because what I've seen is that you are playing against the big ballers. The big ballers are not the brokers. The big ballers are more than what they tell you on cameras. So there's something behind the scene that is happening that you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope all of us will have taken note of that. Making $30,000, $60,000 within 3 days is really huge wins.
Yeah.
It's huge wins. Okay, so we are going to be at the top 5 questions which I'm going to be asking you.
Okay.
Yeah, the bonus question which I will be beginning with is a lot of persons here will want to link up with you, maybe get in touch with you. Maybe I don't know if you offer mentorship, though you said you have about 7 of your courses that you're teaching them, which is the what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you take mentorship for outside students, but then I would like you to give your social media handle. If you are only on Instagram, you have a YouTube channel.
I think I'm in YouTube. I'm not in YouTube currently, but I'm on every social media handle.
Okay.
In every social media.
But they can get you easily on which platform?
You can get me on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
So what's your Instagram handle?
I don't really know. Let me check.
Oh my God.
I'm not a social media type.
It's really true that those who really make money on the internet, on the forex market,
okay,
they don't really show themselves on the internet. They don't really know anything about the internet indeed.
No, we know things about the internet, but it's for business purposes. Okay. So coming there to showcase your lifestyle is not really my own thing.
Yeah.
So Egem Gift, EGEMGIFT.
Okay, Egem Gift.
Yeah. So I think I have 5 posts, and my profile there, I have the ICT picture there. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, I know.
That's my real account.
You should put your picture. You're a great man, very handsome. So you should put your pictures. Are you in a relationship?
Not really.
So
yeah.
All the female traders are free to approach you.
Yeah, they are free to slide into my DM. Yeah.
All right, life of a forex trader. So, if you are to describe yourself as a currency pair in the forex market, which currency pair will you describe that it is you? Or which currency pair would you like to be and why? Very quick and brief. We are now in our top 5.
I think I would like to be a meta pair, which is good, not currency pair. Yeah.
Okay, so why?
Because the volatility he has, and the surprise is like you might think you are right on gold and it will stop you out, and if you are not careful you will blow your account. So I think it's good actually.
My question, let me take it again. My question was, if you are to describe yourself as a type of currency, what would you be? Are you intentionally telling us that you are like good?
Yeah, I'm like good.
Okay, very volatile.
I'm very volatile.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you got my point now. Now we go to the next top 5. If you could travel anywhere in the world to trade, where will you go and why? If you could travel anywhere in the world to trade, where will you go and why?
I would like to visit an hedge fund.
Which country?
Doesn't matter any country, but any hedge fund.
Okay, any hedge fund.
Yeah, any hedge fund company outside Africa.
Outside Africa.
Yeah.
Do you know of any hedge fund now?
I know a few.
For example.
Let's skip that part.
You don't want to cross our calling name.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. The next top 5 is, what's the craziest thing you have ever done while trading?
Trailing my stop loss.
Trailing stop loss.
Yeah. So
and how did it end?
In tears.
Oh, Premium tiers.
premium tiers. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You start being like I dino.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you could trade with any historical figure, who will you trade with and why?
I would trade with ICT.
Or ICT, and why?
Although I haven't seen him taking any live trade, but he has shown his account balance in real result-free money. I think he's my mentor, so I'm trying to copy everything he's doing. I think he has a very strong trading plan for himself, and I want to be like him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And we take this one again. If you could have one superpower related to trading, what would it be?
Superpower related to trading.
Yes.
Like what kind of superpower?
Well, you can. I don't know. Maybe you can answer the question by, if you could have one superpower related to trading. Like everybody have that superpower.
I have not thought of that before.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring you back that question.
I've not thought of that before, and I don't think I need any superpower in trading.
Okay.
I only need the information.
Yeah, it's an if question.
Okay, if okay. Yes. I might be one of the Edo winch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no problem. For me, I think that if I could be any superpower, what I could want to have is to just know the point when banks are entering and banks are legal. That's the only superpower I would like to have, because if you have that, you are rich for life now.
Oh, yeah.
If you can have that, you are rich for life.
Well, coming to that, people at the banks are like, for me, when it comes to currency pairs, the banks are the one who manage the monetary policy of every country, and the banks also intend to move the currency pair, because if actually they are the one who owns the currency pair, they are the one who fix the rate. I think if I should have any superpower also, I would like to know where these guys are entering the market.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. Thank you for that. Now, if you could only trade one currency for the rest of your life, what would you like to trade?
I've not traded much currency before, except major pairs, but currently I'm only trading Europe USD, but I have GBP USD added to my wallet. So if I could trade only one, it would be Euro USD.
Euro USD.
Yeah.
All right. But I think some people say Euro USD doesn't have a lot of value movement.
It doesn't have a lot of peace, but I understand the market structure
very well.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are your plans now for the next 5 years in trading? What do you believe Forex can do for you?
A whole lot of things.
A whole lot of things.
Yeah.
What's the greatest or the most expensive gift that you've given yourself from Forex market? Maybe like you can see somebody trades and like, I made $10,000 this week and I'm going to be giving myself, maybe some people buy watch, some buy cars, some buy land, some buy house, some buy all sort of expensive things that they know that they can give themselves something.
For me, I don't think maybe it's about accessories and material things.
Okay.
I've been able to purchase some couples of lands, some kind of stuff like investment, like those ones are also gifts. But for me, the greatest gift would be helping others.
Okay, helping others.
Yes, giving back to the society.
So now, from now, how many persons have you helped?
More than 30.
Oh, more than 13.
Yeah,
are they mostly from families and outside?
Not families. Most of the people I don't even know them. So if you impress me with your work,
you support.
I will support. I can buy any account. I might decide to buy an account for you. And some people, it might not be that much, but something little I've been giving out like consistently.
Wow. So
majority of my wins, whenever I make whenever I take something from the market, I think I give out to the society also.
Oh.
Yeah.
That means I just need to impress you so that I can get one account. What do you think? It's nice, right?
Like to get let me just see the artwork.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just see your artwork. So your artwork will tell me. So your artwork will tell me if you need something.
It's really amazing that you could achieve all of this and you've brought yourself this far while just in 19 years. And this is just a sign to show to all of us that it is very possible to achieve whatsoever you set your mind in. And like David said in the beginning of our interview, he said he had challenges from family. Nobody believed in him. People were doubting and were like cursing him that this thing it's not going to work. And if he had given up, I don't think we would have been in an apartment of 5.5 million naira that he's currently renting. in Lekki. So it is also going to you out there that so long as you've seen one or two persons believing in whatever they're doing and they are succeeding, you too can succeed. Nobody has two heads. I myself am a forex trader, but then I can't say I have succeeded like him. I like to keep myself at the level where I belong. So I'm currently in Nigeria and I look forward to interviewing a lot of other traders. And our next person that I'll be interviewing is going to be Sir Dominic, his mentor. So subscribe to this channel and make sure that you watch the next interview. I don't know if this interview answers some of your questions or your worries, inspired you or not, but imagine being at 19 and already living this kind of life, losing $60,000 and not seeing it as something. It's really massive. And making $50,000 within 3 days is also very massive, guys. In Nigerian current exchange rate now, for dollar is 50 million naira. That money is a lot. There are people, like he was saying, he was working, I don't think he was being paid up to 50,000 when he was doing his cleaner's job. So Forex is the way, digital skill is the way. Go online, like he said, he had to go through a lot of things before he finally settled down with Forex. And he lose money along the way. He was being scammed. And it's true. There can be somebody that you are looking to get in touch with, and you go and get in touch with a fake account impersonating that person. And you end up sending your money to that person, knowing that you are sending it to the real person, of which is a fake account, and you will never know. So be ready to lose some money, but so long as you have the mindset that you are going to succeed, you are going to gain this skill, I believe nothing will be able to discourage you or to stop you. So David, what do you have to say in general for our viewers who are watching us right now? So we are come to the end of our interview, so this is something to end it.
Okay, I would like you guys to keep on doing what you're doing, keep on showing at the right time, keep on repeating that good routine of yours, and I promise you, you are going to see a result one day. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really a pleasure for me to be at your place. You really have a lovely place. I look forward to making more interviews with you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.